Welcome back, everybody. With the Obsolete Punx. I'm Hood. From my Lost Motel, and that Timmy guy. He's there. Last song of the Drafts album in a million pieces. It's been a lot of ups and downs. Losty and I have
Speak for yourself.
reconciled. that's what I'm trying to do. I didn't add that in there. Lots of ups and downs for myself. No, just kidding. It's been a great time. So yes, song number 12. The tide is out. Let's finish this off here, fellas.
Cease and desist. I don't think that'll miss all of these straight-laced mind games following us around. Cease and desist. I don't think that'll miss feeling so wasted, more every second hour. 'Cause it had me worn down to nothing but torn pieces, reaches, not even sure if it was twilight. The tide is out, and I got my feet down. The tide is out, and I got my feet down. The farther you get, the harder it seems to get to keep up with things. Some days it's just to keep yourself moving. The tide is out, and I got my feet down. The tide is out, and I got my feet down. Cease and desist. I don't think that I miss all of these straight-laced mind games following us around. The tide is out, and I got my feet down. The tide is out, and I got my feet down. The tide is out, and I got my feet down. The tide is out, and I got my feet down.
That was that.
That it
Timmy,
was.
let's go to you first there, Timmy.
I think it's an absolutely fantastic album closer because I think it really summed up this album extremely well, both musically and lyrically. Um, like a lot of the lyrics throughout the entire album are just talking about the struggles and trying to find your way through everything. And if you have a chance, you can pick up and start over again, stuff like that. And I think that lyrically it really summed it up pretty well. Then you get a lot more of just like bits and pieces of things that they were doing musically throughout. It's like I've been talking about so many times. There's a lot of movement at parts. There's a lot of just really percussive parts. Sounds fantastic. I loved it for a closer. 92.
Losty, go for it, man.
I also like it as a closer for all the reasons that Tim said. But then again, like as an overall just single song, I don't know how much I like it. I think it's actually kind of one of my least favorite on the albums, even though I really enjoy where it's placed on the album. I think it's well sequenced. And it's a lot like Long Shot, where there's parts of it that I like, but more subtle, Tim, more subtle.
What? Itchy.
I mean, I like the bass stuff that Jason's doing in this song is really cool. There's a melodic rub against what the guitar melodies are doing that's interesting. I really like the vocal meter throughout. The like the drum shuffle in the bridge is cool. You know, a little something that we hadn't heard really much of at all on this album yet. But yeah, I don't know. It's another one that for some reason I really enjoyed in the context of the album, but like just listening to it as a one-off track doesn't do as much for me as some of the other songs do in like a one-off setting. So I'm gonna go with flat 80. But I don't think I can give anything on this album like below an 80 because it's all yeah, it's all really good still.
Very nice. I don't know if I think I forgot to introduce myself at the beginning of this track. I'm Nud, not Hood. So
You sure it's not nude?
Nude.
Noodle. Onto the track. Super heavy and thick sound throughout that tune. I actually loved it a lot. Again, similarly to Long Shot, the bass definitely kind of stands out the most in this one to me. I've learned that I kind of have to, in order to enjoy the band, especially on this listen while we're doing this reaction review, I almost have to tune out the vocals to enjoy it and actually appreciate it. And maybe that'll change kind of going forward. But I do find that the vocals take over the entirety of the sound. And since I'm not a huge fan of the vocals, it makes it kind of difficult. But the last maybe 3, 4, or 5 songs, I've really tried to appreciate the instrumentals and the musicianship that builds the song. And I'm finding that I'm actually liking it a hell of a lot more. Could just be that the songs are better, but I don't know. This song hit me really well as well. I sincerely enjoyed it. I'm going to go with an 83.
No, I totally get what you're saying. Vocals throughout this album are very upfront,
Mhm.
and musically, it's just brilliant.
Yeah.
And they don't put it up front, and I think that's kind of the brilliance of this album is they're just doing so much so subtly
Mhm.
that it all sounds so simple until you actually take the time to listen to the instrumental parts, and then you're like, "Fuck, these guys are good."
Yeah, there's a
Holy
lot there.
shit.
There definitely is. And that's what I found over the last few songs, that I can appreciate that the musicianship a lot more since kind of tuning the vocals out. So no, I'm glad I did that, quite honestly. And hopefully come like further down the road, I mean, hopefully they'll be able to kind of not do that. But yeah, right now that's how I'm doing it.
Chris has such a commanding voice that it's hard like for it not to just
Yeah.
like take things over. I think it would sound weird if it was down in the mix a little bit more, if it was more even with everything else. I don't think it would like mesh as well, or some of the
Yeah, you're
grit
probably
and all
right.
that would get lost a little bit. But yeah, he's just got one of those voices that just like demands your attention.
Yeah, it is strong and loud and powerful. And just
Mhm.
listen to me.
Yeah.
All right, so the tide is out. Final score was an 85.
I totally forgot about the outro.
Uh,
Yeah.
That's
anybody want
because
to
you're
guess
paranoid because you're nude.
this is all a dream, Hood. It's all a dream.
Fuck, I wish sometimes. The tide is out, everyone. So are we. Final song of this album. It was a good one. And yeah, we'll see you next time.